Okay. 3, 2, 1, we are... Kinda live. Okay, we're live now.
Okay.
Oh.
Huh.
Is this the first thing I see as I look?
I do not know.
It's an upskirt shot of 2B from a near automata. What the fuck, fan art?
Oh, yeah.
Are you Sharon?
No.
But in DMs, at least?
No. If you guys are
Yeah,
there,
you know?
We've all seen the upskirts of 2B.
I am just not really...
There's an achievement for it in the game.
Yeah!
You want 100%, you gotta look up her skirt, unfortunately.
Thanks. I don't know what's going on. Why did they... Things are...
Hey. How's that?
While everyone gets their things loaded, we currently have a player that is currently downloading the game he was supposed to have downloaded already.
Yes.
Hey. And now you're in my ears.
Yes.
Because I did the thing.
Because you did the what thing?
I put in my earbuds.
Oh.
So now you're in my head.
I have to link a couple of minis.
That's fine. There we go. Yay, I'm here.
Yep. Let's see. Zoom in, zoom out, scroll up, scroll down. All around, we're good.
Are we? Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks like we're under attack.
Well,
We're good, but are we golden?
yes.
Alright, Lewis, check the chat. PRH AXZ chat, check that for the join code for Talespire once you get that game download.
Okay, sweet.
And then compare to watch your computer shut off at least once.
He has a gamer PC, so he's not as...
I still
I have a good
mine.
PC at least, it's just my internet that sucks.
So he may crash for different reasons.
All I know is I had to load it twice on my end, so.
Lack of sleep, probably. Is
Mm.
that not what you meant?
Who's that bouncing around over here?
Who do you think, Scott?
Yeah.
Oh, that's me. Like, who's bouncing around? I like that. Scar A, Scar B.
Yeah, you think I'm gonna name them the same thing? I have to give them different things for separation.
Whoa. No, there we go. We're flying around now.
Yeah.
I can move multiples! And have them glitch the fuck out as well.
I'm in the
Hear
tower.
me, for I am God.
Oh god, there we go.
Hear me, for I have the power of God and anime on my side.
So, to recap you, I don't remember all of what happened because it's been like weeks. But yeah, I got a letter after coming home from rehab. Don't question it.
We were so close.
This is why I drink. But yeah, I was. I got a letter from my dad, who is. Who was doing some stuff. Okay, I went to rehab. I
This guy was controlled so badly.
yeah. I was like, you know what? You guys stay at my summer home downstairs. I need to have a talk with my dad in the upstairs room. Where a giant eldritch horror that is my sister and my bloodbending powers. My dad and a fake Mr. Dickinson.
Who said he was fake?
Do not do this to me.
I didn't say he was fake.
I will have shot the most NPC.
Yeah, that's cool.
The one that has the least amount of stripes with us.
Turn off the. Have the stream up there. Have all that stuff there.
Anyway, stuff happens. I fell
I'm
through
getting
the
a
floor.
phone call.
Mm-hmm.
See you a bit, Lewis.
Be like that. How dare you scam call me a jerk?
Well, why are you putting a radius on me?
Don't worry about it.
I wonder if we could put multiple. Well then.
I don't know.
It was my salad. I got a scam call.
Those are always fun.
Always.
I'm sorry, we're just fooling around, people. We're just waiting for one person. Guy, don't move yourself. Put yourself back.
Is it just gonna be the three of us today?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
we're a split party.
Again.
We are the B Squad.
Yeah, we're the side quest.
I'm not even the person that split you guys up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Z.
That wasn't Z either.
I was in rehab for most of last session.
Alright, let's go.
Ooh, shiny light.
My God, Z has hairy legs.
Well, stop shining light on the legs.
My God, my legs are hairy.
I knew I should have downloaded it when I got up this morning. God damn it.
You're all good. Stop looking at her chest.
Let me stop looking at her chest.
You see where that light is.
We have to pass the 15-minute mark before we can say stuff that will.
Z, you're the
Get
one
us-
that ruined it for us the very first session, so don't give a shit about it now.
Oh, okay. I am trying my hardest.
You shouldn't be trying at all.
Yeah,
You're
we lost
okay
that.
now.
It was we have this, we got this, and no, we don't.
At like we were like 2 minutes from me being like inappropriate, and then I was like off the cuff. I forget what I said, and they're like, no, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yep, and then I said something I'm not supposed to say anymore, and yeah. Because I said a bad word without thinking about it, and yeah, apparently it's a bad word.
Yeah.
We passed the point in which we can swear yet.
Yes. We passed it.
There was no point to begin with. It was basically the first 15 seconds, but
Fuck! No, I'm just kidding.
So, are you ready, DM?
So,
Oh, wait, no,
we're still waiting for Lois!
No, sorry, Lewis. Getting excited.
Just go. I'll listen. I gotta wait 58 minutes, so just go. I'll join mid-session.
Yeah.
That just looks wrong.
Sorry, Scar. I don't swing that way. Oh, that reminds me.
Oh my God. Scar became our tornado. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's done. Oh, that definitely. Scar, you muted yourself again.
Yes.
Scar?
Scar is not.
Is it his family?
No, it's his microphone.
I'm pretty sure he is talking to us.
Yes.
He's looking away from the screen.
Okay.
Yes, the microphones are indeed for talking. Are indeed used for talking to people. That is correct.
Yes.
So did you enjoy becoming a tornado, Scar, or no?
Yes. I enjoyed looking at the tornado.
You spin me right. Shut up, man! It's copyrighted!
You're doing it to yourself, though.
I know, so I'm yelling at myself. Yeah. I'm curious.
No, just
I
like
I'm
shut up.
Curious if this looks like this.
It wasn't me.
As soon as you move away. There you
Yeah.
go. You can't escape me, Scar! Alright. So, Lewis gave us the okay to move on, right? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You
You have the
did.
okay.
You're good. I said I'll be here and I'll be here to listen.
You'll be here.
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll be here in our hearts.
Mm.
Be here in spirit.
Mm.
I know I made two. Oh, of course it goes for that one. Okay.
Now I just realized,
What?
because I'm not on my PC right now, I can't use my soundboard.
Oh. Boo.
Alright, let's get things boosted. Introductions are with. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your DM, Zeke Wright. And welcome back to the road home after we spent, I don't know how long, screwing around. 16 minutes, just like last time.
Mm.
Well, something like that.
Oh, Z was explaining that recap a little bit earlier, but let me introduce who these characters actually are. So, character that I'm currently flashing the light on, that is Evil King Scar, playing his secondary Scar character, Scar B, or Adam Scar B.
No, just Scar. There's one.
Why didn't you name him Scars?
And then this beautiful lady in red, who I'm currently
Yes.
shining the light in, is Looney Foxo playing Zilreef.
Yep. Get ready to unpack some backstory, because it's some dramatic backstory.
Hey, look, you're not red no more.
Give it a minute.
You got some likes?
Stop changing clothes with me.
Scar wants to learn how to change clothes super badly.
It'd be.
Yeah. I think last time we ended things with the whole group laying flat on the ground inside of a different building while Z is currently drinking out of a very large bottle that is infinite now.
Yes. It's only a
And
problem
Scar
when I
trying
run
to
out.
steal it. Waiting for DM.
You keep telling yourself that.
That it's only a problem when I run out.
Yes.
It's endless. You never run
It's
out. That's why we gotta
endless.
take it.
So there's no problem.
There is a problem. You must stop drinking.
Remember to give it a few minutes to load.
Yep.
Or a few seconds to load.
Hmm.
Then zoom in on your characters.
I mean, swap characters.
Wait a second. We have the wrong Scar.
No Scar there. There we go.
You can't control him. It's okay.
I know. Now I can, though. I told the I'll be sitting on the pig.
Oh, but it's just repeating. God dang it. God. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I have no idea what just happened. Everything decided to glitch at once. What the hell? There's two songs fused together. What the shit is going on?
Anarchy.
Oh,
Where do you have this up? Probably come from Roll20, huh?
what?
The music's probably coming from Roll20, huh?
Yeah, everyone should probably open their Roll20s.
Got it open already.
And just for your sheets and stuff.
I had that popped out.
There we go. Oh, give me a sec. I need to go grab a folder that I completely forgot to grab. Ah! Okay.
So, hello, audience. How are you all doing? Enjoying the show so far?
Come on.
Hello.
Come on. Come on. Oh, well, I just hit a bunch of buttons without noticing.
Let's send out an emoji. Let's go with a smiley face emoji.
What button was that? Was it F1? No, that's a different thing. 2. What the heck is F2? And now go back to characters. I think I am... Okay, sweet Jesus. Tablet is yelling at me to update the tablet. What the shit?
We'll update the tablet.
No, I don't want to update the tablet because we're currently doing things with the tablet.
See, that's why I don't have a tablet.
Alright, so. Just to recap, the person over here is Z's father, and this is Z's zombie sister. For the moment.
But they don't know that.
We called her by your... Called her your sister.
Mhm.
So they should know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Does Zima's spider sense like go off when?
Zimus doesn't have that.
Oh yeah, that's Paladin. Yeah, that's Fiernan.
It's Fiernan. It's Fiernan.
I'm really tired.
Okay. Well, we have been traveling a bit, and you have been drinking a lot. So you can give me the bottle.
No, damn.
Give him the bottle, Z. Says your
Yes,
sister Kaede.
I give him the bottle. And no, all pouty like.
Alright, put it in the space bag.
You don't have spaceman on this character.
But you said I had everything my other character has.
No. I said stats. The spaceband is not a stat. The spaceband is an object.
Oh, okay. So wait, I don't have my invisible ring or anything?
No.
Do you need an invisible ring? You're like Super Saiyan.
I mean, an invisible monk.
So people can roll a perception check right now. If they want to. As a certain someone is currently...
Perception.
Let's see.
Perception.
Ooh, mine's a +8.
27.
7. Great, I have an issue now. That updated there.
And I got a 15.
You got a 15?
Yep. 8 + 6.
So yeah, Z. Follow my flashlight.
Okay. Yep.
Did your dad just go through a wall?
Yeah. Like,
Okay, both of you do me a favor and hit N.
and
N?
oh, there we go.
Okay.
And then bring down your box cutter green thing somewhere around, let's say 16 feet. Hit the lock button right next to the diamond so it doesn't move when you do things.
Okay.
15, 17.
15.
16, okay.
Block. Okay.
So what do you do, Z, as you notice your daddy is now moving away?
Hold on. Let me check what I can do, because I have some questions. Blood puppet. Nah,
Right.
you ain't going anywhere.
Okay, roll a charisma saving throw again with disadvantage. Because you're inebriated.
Yes.
Charisma save.
But isn't she better when
That
she's
is a
drunk?
9.
Who said she was better when she was drunk? She's not a functioning alcoholic. She drinks to get away from shit.
Yeah. If I had done that without advantage, without disadvantage, I would have gotten 25. But that's a 9.
Right. Are we supposed to follow your dad?
Hmm.
I'm not even sure if you guys are noticing anything right now, but
Nope.
Hello.
Hmm.
you just triggered your sister. Everyone please roll initiative.
Oh. Okay.
Well, at least I have a plus 12. I mean,
Initiative.
what could have to go wrong here?
11.
I could roll a 2. That's what
Oh.
can happen here.
Oh, that's right. We have initiative, and oh,
11.
No.
y-
That's roll a 2. 14.
Lewis, you still there?
Hmm.
Lewis?
Yeah.
You want to roll an initiative die? Or you want me to roll it for you?
I am waiting for roll 20 to load.
Oh. You want me to roll it for you?
Yes, please.
I'm pretty sure it'll be higher than 14.
Oh,
yeah, I got an 11.
there you go.
And that's
Oh
a 1.
my god! Lewis, are you sure you wanted me to roll?
Yes.
I got you in that one, I'm sorry.
Plus my dexterity, which is...
It's still a natural one?
Yeah,
You still go last.
Alright,
but that may be for the best, because
this is for Papa. Of course he gets the 11. Z's score is higher than his. This is for Kaya.
yay?
8. Alright, Z, you are first. What do you wish to do?
I have several things I want to do, but I can only do one of them. So my blood puppet failed.
No, your blood puppet triggered your sister.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I haven't done this C voice.
Do you remember what's going on with your sister and you, or no?
No.
Roll an intelligence
Recap.
check.
Okay.
I'll let you do this so you can remember last session.
Intelligence check.
15.
15.
Remember I told you when your sister is the source of your power?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So using it kind of triggers her when you're actually near her real body.
Oh. Shit. First off, walk his ass back here.
Walk whose ass back there?
My dad.
Okay.
It can move, I think, half his normal running speed.
Did she just get bigger?
No, she hopped up a plane by accident.
Hmm.
Yeah, we need to figure that shit out now.
Hmm.
What are you doing, Z?
I'm walking him 15, hold on, 60 feet. Immediately move half of their movement towards me. So once that's done.
Alright, Z, please roll me a d12. Use Talespire. Hit space and you should see type pop up.
Okay.
You didn't do anything fast, you just dropped it in. 7.
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay.
Okay, so power. Amplitude. Alright. So your blood puppet control, you see like the strings at the end of your fingers heading towards your dad for control. Yeah, yeah, those turn into whips. And he is now yanked back here. So where exactly do you want him to be? Like right around this
Right in front of me.
Right in front of you, so just in between you and your sister's calf.
Yes.
Is where he's placed. And now please roll me. 20 d4 plus whatever your dexterity score is.
Okay.
You can click the d4s up to 20 times and
Okay.
Talespire. Just click it 20 times and it should pop up all there. Because I think it can go up to 40.
Okay. And
Nothing that's it, okay, just drop them in.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's a Christmas miracle. I've joined.
Yeah. I'm okay, so 56 and my dexterity mod is another 6. So that would be
62.
Yeah, 62?
Your father's now unconscious.
And I will keep like a foot on his back because, you know, he's got answers for questions I have. I am very tired. I don't know what I'm saying. Stomp on him and end my turn.
Okay, he fails 1 death save. Because you said you stomp on him!
You said he was unconscious.
Yes, that means below 0.
Oh. Yep.
So do you do that or no?
Well, yes. And I end my turn there.
Death saves. Okay, now it's Kaede's turn. Gar?
Uh-huh.
Where should I go? Where should I start?
35, barely, but yes.
Oh wait, give me a sec. Are you in our? Yeah, there you are. Okay. Give me a sec, Lewis. Right.
Oh my. Oh, okay, there it is. Hello.
Just like give it a little bit to load. Is it lagging for you at all, or are you good?
A little bit, but it's fine.
Okay. I think it's just internet though, because this is a Amazon host.
Oh god!
Oh god!
What?
I gave you control of the wrong character!
Yes, run that creature out. There you go. Run it out of the wall. Keep going.
I'm moving her. There we go. Sorry, sorry, Lewis. There's your character.
I'm like, I like pressed up on the keyboard and then like that thing moved. I'm like, what?
Okay, 35 Scar. It hits you.
Yeah, barely.
Do you have the uncanny dodge ability in your thing? Or is it evade only?
Hold on, let me.
Pretty sure it's just evade.
I have.
I've never played with a monk, so it's up to you.
I think I only have the invasion. Yeah, just invasion. Ooh, that's a little nice.
And then the multiplier.
So 23.
No, no, no.
Oh,
This is the multiplier die.
Oh, okay.
2. So 23 times 2 plus 35. Fuck, my brain is already hurting.
okay.
Calculator?
I gotta get a
2 is
calculator.
46 plus 35. That would be what? 81.
Yeah, 81. You take 81 points of damage, Scar.
Okay.
What kind?
What do you think, Z?
Bludgeoning? I don't know.
What is your sister made up of right now? What's your blood energy?
Blood energy?
Yeah.
My blood energy. Hold on.
Lightning?
Necrotic.
Natural 1! Scar, please roll me lucky d20.
Sure. Where is my B20 at? This one? Huh? Where did mine go? Is it down the hallway there?
Just bring up a new dice, Scar. It's easier that way. Because we can clear the dice. Can you see everything that's going on, Lewis, or no?
Loud and clear.
6.
6.
2. That's within 5. Okay.
So another look?
No. It has to be the exact number, Scar, remember?
That was within 5 you get it.
No, it's within 5, it goes in your favor.
Okay.
You understand, or no?
You're the DM, whatever you say goes.
That we've always done it. So that just misses you, and then let's see. The walls, all that stuff. Oh, that's not working anymore. Annoying. Whatever. Deal with that later. You see that the walls have now caved in behind you. If you can see that at all.
Yeah, I can see it.
Z, please roll me a d20.
D20.
9.
Alright. She gets another attack.
What?
Does a 25 hit you, Scar?
No, it does not.
How much does it miss you by?
It misses me by 5.
Okay. Your AC's at a 30. Aren't you glad that that's a thing?
Yes. Like I said, you barely hit me when you hit 75.
Alright, that ends her turn after she...
And you barely missed me at the last one.
Alright, Sky, now it's your turn.
I spit out the little bit of blood into my mouth.
You mean you spit out the gallon that ended up going into your gut?
Hmm.
Where did she go?
That's up to you to figure out, Scare. As I turn.
Can I do a perception to see if I can sense her?
Perception will not help you there.
Hmm.
Um. I don't know where she went, so I'm going to use a key point to go into patient defense.
And that just gives him disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
You spend a key point to use a dodge action as a
Okay.
bonus action on your turn. So
I-
if she comes at me, I have a chance to dodge.
Okay. So you're
Yeah.
not attacking anything, you're just waiting patiently.
Hmm.
Nimbus, it's now your turn. Do you need any help trying to figure out how to move in this game?
I think I figured it out.
Do you know how to use the ruler?
No.
Hit M, and it should give you a selection of rulers. You'll be able to see them at the bottom right corner where you see M, N, all that stuff.
So if I do,
That's a cone.
mm-hmm.
There should be a selection of
Yes.
rulers down there when you click on the M, and you should see line, cone. Line is 2.
Yeah, line is 2.
And then when you click on the monster thing, you should be able to measure as you're moving your token.
Zooming in a bit.
Or maybe not.
Oh god. Why does everything disappear when I...
Oh, that's right. So do you see the bar with a bunch of diamonds on it on the right-hand side?
Mm-hmm.
Go to the very top of that bar, you should see a green diamond. Drag that all the way down to 16.5 feet, and then hit the little lock button that's right next to that diamond. It should be grayed out, it should be greened after you're done, after you click it.
6.
And then, once you have that selected, please click the
There we
N,
go.
hit the N button. And I have lost connection.
Yep.
I have now got my connection back. I am now
And
going
now
to
we
check
have
the
a-
stream and see if it hiccuped. As far as I know, nothing is hiccuped yet.
Okay.
So, like, I've been paying attention, but what are we fighting and why?
We are fighting Z's power because Z did something stupid.
No, we're fighting my sister because my blood powers triggered her somehow.
Your sister is your blood powers, goddammit!
I am
Tired
too
and confused.
I am too drunk to notice.
That's why we took away the wine.
So where is the giant thing that was once there?
So, to explain to you, you guys have actually faced this demon before in the apartments. So once you guys came back into this world, I think, yeah, the world of Larissa, you got to the apartments. Z had a heart attack because her blood powers suddenly had a weird surge as they returned to her when she came back from planet Earth and some other stuff. And gone to the abyss. Had a bunch of shit happen to her down there. Suddenly, memories came flooding back to her. And then this abomination appeared in the apartments with everybody there. And it took a Fiernan to put a stop to all that stuff. And that thing disappears and reappears at will, so... It's gonna be hard to track. If you caught everything I said.
Yes.
It reminds me of those damn flash dogs.
Okay, hold on. I'm just looking at my...
The blink dogs.
It's blinking in and out of existence.
Can I just ready an attack for when it reappears?
If you want to, but that's gonna go away because you're the last one in the turn order, I think. Or does that not... No, I'm being stupid.
No, I still get my reaction to attack it. Ready an attack.
Gets the reaction, but if it doesn't get one by the time it's his turn again, he misses it.
Thank you, because my brain is tired from all trying to remember rules that I'm gonna forget anyways. So you just end your turn there, you're not gonna move?
Basically, doing the same
I'll
thing.
move 5, 10. Yeah.
So if you want to just go count by that, hit Shift and WASD. Get while holding Shift, and you should be able to...
15. Well, each one is 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Well, then that's easy. I just want to face this way. I'm gonna stand on the table.
And your turn there?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna prep an attack.
Z, it's now your turn. What do you do? Your sister's on the rampage. It just did a shit ton of damage to Scar.
How are you looking, Scar?
I just coughed up blood after talking to your sister.
He coughed up a gallon of blood.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is heal on Scar for 70 hit points.
First, click on heal
Heal.
and see if that's an AoE or if it's just an actual.
That is a creature I can see within range.
Holy shit, that is 70 hit points.
Mhm.
All right, Z, roll me a d20 again as you try to heal Scar.
Oh shit.
It's a
Scar,
7.
you take 70 points of damage instead.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm like looking at myself like, this is what happens when I'm not drunk. Okay. Well,
I mean, ow?
That cost you one action too.
Yeah.
Zimus, you look over your shoulder and you see Z going to heal Scar, but instead of healing Scar, you see Z blast him with a weird energy wave by accident, and Scar's scales are now peeling off. Also, this is a different version of Scar.
Are you okay?
I have a problem, and I admit that.
What the fuck?
But when the real question is, when don't you have problems?
Yes.
What do you do now? So you have a bonus action and movement.
Okay, as a bonus action, I don't want to heal anyone, so I will just cast Sanctuary on Scar.
Roll me a d20 again.
God damn it, it's for everything.
Sorry, Scar, I accidentally clicked on you.
It's fine. It's not like I'm went from 291 to 139.
Oh,
10!
what is it?
10! 10! Sanctuary works as intended.
Okay. And then, I'm going to, pick my father up by the scruff of his neck.
Strength check!
Neck. Okay,
Isn't he
strength.
probably like passed out, incapacitated?
Yeah, he's dying.
He's sitting below 0, so.
Oh, check, not save.
14.
14.
Okay, you pick him up with some trouble.
Mm.
And you want to drag him?
No, I want to like shake him and wake him up.
He's sitting below 0.
Yes, I know.
No shaking. But wait, did you say you shake him?
Yes.
Right,
You know.
that's another failed death save.
Oh jeez.
And it's his turn again. So,
Uh-oh.
Oh.
if you want some answers, you better hope this dice works.
I have Revivify.
Okay, it's one pass.
Hmm.
But he's sitting at 2 fails!
I have Revivify. You'll be fine.
Are you
No,
sure
it's-
he's gonna come back as a normal person?
Let's focus on the giant triggered blood monster.
So is it just your healing that's screwed up, or?
I think so.
No one touch me! My skills are full!
That wasn't
What?
supposed to be Scar that did that, god damn it! Alright, Zimus. You see some weird red tendril energy coming towards you. What do you do?
Can I?
Because you said you prepared. Do you want to switch your attack to something else as she like appears?
Can I attempt to evade?
It's not an AoE. It's more like a line.
Oh. Then can I step out of the way?
Yeah. So try to beat. DC is 22, and dexterity.
For dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
How do I spawn a dice?
So hit space, and you should see a row of dice pop up at the bottom. And then once you do that, you can click on the dice, and you should get a little pull for that.
Eh. You said it was a 20.
22 was the DC.
Hold on. Dexterity 22. Is it just straight dexterity?
Yeah. Okay.
Dexterity saving throw? I pass.
That's your direction. Roll a dice.
I get exactly 22.
Okay, since you dodged that. Scar!
Mm-hmm.
And again, red tendril energy comes towards you this time. What do you do for a dodge?
At disadvantage.
At this
At disadvantage, yep.
with a line thing? So that means Scar gets advantage.
Yes, Scar gets advantage on rolling a save.
Dexterity save, beat a 22.
So you have advantage.
Being 22, okay. And when you said dexterity save,
You only had to roll it once, Scar.
oh, is it rolling more than once?
It rolled. Oh no, the natural 20's wasted! Oh! Oh!
Look at those natural 20s I wasted. Look at those natural 20s I wasted.
Fuck? No! No! But once in a lifetime. Or once in a campaign, honestly. What the fuck?
Once in every 10 campaigns.
You just roll 4 nat 20s in a row?
That
Yes,
did not count!
Yes.
That did not count! Oh! Why did you use Talespire, Scar? Oh, well.
I didn't on that one. That one I used off the sheet itself.
Okay. Nothing doing for those things. Alright, Z. Please roll a d20.
Yes. D20.
There you go, finally something. But it still just
Yeah.
drops. It's in.
Get.
She does
I'm
not disappear
prepared.
this round. And she also does not get an extra attack this round.
Oh, okay.
Scar, you're up!
Okay.
I didn't really launch the game. It wasn't loading my sheet.
You think your internet's acting up, Scar, or something else?
So it's
I
my
have a
turn, and we can
question.
see her now, right?
Yep.
For when it comes to her turn.
So I'm gonna start by using a. How fast my movement? My movement is 40. Fuck no! I don't need key point for that.
Alright, everything.
So each square is 5, right?
It scores 5, but you can use the roller if you can, Scar.
Yeah, we have
I thought you could click on your character and you could... Guess not.
Why can't I click on my character?
Oh. I'm pretty sure Talespire is glitching again.
Oh, maybe I need to close Talespire. That's probably what's probably going on. Okay, let's just. Well, I'm running 40 feet towards them.
Scar,
There we go.
well, now it worked. Scar, do me a favor, clear your throat. Thank you.
Hello?
There you go. Because you were sounding super weird because there was bubbles in your throat. And I could barely
Okay,
understand you.
That's one problem with wearing the headphones. Is that I don't hear that. So we're gonna go ahead and quarterstaff them. We'll do it two-handed.
Does not hit.
20 does not hit.
Yeah.
My extra attack.
What was the original attack? I think. Oh,
Yeah, 25 hits.
The original.
Yeah.
25 hits. And then I'm going to spend a key
So,
point to
Scar,
do
please
Fury
roll.
Pulse.
Please roll 20 d4s as you release the energy stored within your black staff.
Oh,
94s.
20 d4s.
Oh shit, that. Not 20.
Wrong dice. How come you're not using Talespire for this, Scar? I thought you loved it.
I do, but I was trying to. After rolling those natural 20s.
You think you have better luck in there?
But Talespire is definitely going to work for this because there's 20 of them. And take this.
They're glitchy. 56 again. Okay. 56. What was the original? You do 81 points of damage to her. Because we're redoing the same math score. Scar had the stored up energy within him.
Okay, and then I'm spending the key point to Fury of Blows, which is unarmed strike. The first unarmed strike is
An 8.
8, which is a miss. Second is a 15.
Okay, roll it again.
Well, sure. Third is 18.
Roll it again.
14.
Roll it again.
$17.
Unfortunate. You
Well,
did
I only
not hit
get
a
plus
single time.
I only have a +6 to my attack, so yeah.
Was this supposed to be going off your dexterity or your strength?
I think it's
supposed to go
dexterity
off
for
my
monks.
dex, but it's going off strength. I don't know why.
Should be going off your dex and wisdom scores. So what's your wisdom and dex score?
My wisdom is a 8 and my dex is a 12.
Okay, what are their mods?
That is their mods.
Okay.
8 and 12.
8 plus 12, what does that equal? 20? So there should be a plus 20 to every single one of those rolls. So every single one of them except for the first one, I think, doesn't. No, the first one doesn't. So all of those should hit.
Okay.
And then they should be a plus 12 for each one, too.
Okay.
So 22, 21. Brain is breaking. Uh, 12 plus 6. Not 122 plus 6. 12 plus 15. Plus 21 plus 20. Not 212. 99 points of damage, Scar. I have lost connection again. Uh-oh. Oh, ain't this a joy? Crap.
A lot of damage.
My internet's still doing the thing. Because it just killed
It's still
itself.
napping.
It still killed itself. Okay, I'm back into the game now.
Mhm.
Can you hear me, guys? All right.
Yep.
Yep.
I hear you.
Sorry for that, but my internet just totally disconnected again. That's what I've been dealing with all day.
Mm.
Which means I have to re-upload this video, and I'm pretty sure the Facebook video is now dead.
No, it's still
up.
on
What the
live.
heck? What the hell? It survived. So you did 99 points of damage to her, Scar.
Nice. I look up at her. I say, "That's a hit."
Alright, looks like you barely did a dent on that. So, Z!
I don't care.
Yes.
You take a total of, what's the 81 plus 99?
A lot.
You take 180 HP worth of damage on your person.
100. Okay.
Zimus, as you look back to, as you look back to Z, you see Z get pelted by multiple different air shots as you see Scar punching the shit out of this weird blood demon thing.
Luckily, I had 1,000 temporary hit points.
You still feel them all. It's not pleasant.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I mean, I could keep going with more hits, but I just stopped. I have key to spin.
Does that end your turn, Scar?
Yeah, that is my turn. I'm not going to waste all of my key on it.
Zimus, you're next.
Alright, let's see here. I think I'm gonna try. So first I'm gonna take a second to look at it. Does it look like there's any weak points?
Do you want an in-depth thing, or just want a quick look at it?
Quick look.
Okay. Roll a legend check if you want.
Religion? Sure.
This is gonna be a quick check. 7. Okay, what's the score?
13.
So in total it's 13, or
Yeah, they're in total.
with a 13 and all. Well, you know that this thing is either a demon or devil.
I'm gonna try to. Does it have eyes?
It has eyes, yeah.
I'm gonna try throwing one of my daggers at its eye.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I'm just checking.
Just a reminder that if you're doing for a specific check on the specific body part, is a disadvantage throw.
Can I use my ability to make it normal instead of disadvantage by sacrificing my movement?
If you want to.
I will do that.
That dice.
We have 12 plus.
Does a 29 hit?
Oh, yeah. So, to get the animation to play, Lewis, right-click on the enemy you want to hit, and then at the very top of the radial menu, there should be 2 swords crossing. Click it, and then do melee or magic missiles. Up to you.
Yeah, if I do my hit like that.
There we go.
Ooh.
No
Cool.
moving, Buster. So if you want to turn your character...
No, I'm trying to remember the controls. Yeah, I'm trying to hit it in the eye.
So if you want to move
Hold
your
on, let me roll
character
damage.
around, hit Alt, and then you can move it around when you click on it.
Okay.
Like that.
So let's see. That is.
You can just click on it and roll.
How do you increase the number of dice?
You just click
Click
on the thing multiple times.
Oh
Yeah.
wait,
Oh,
does he get sneak attack because Scar isn't within?
yes.
melee? Oh man.
2d6 plus 36 plus Or sorry, 38 plus. Oops, I'm just gonna pull this up in my character sheet. Let me open it. Please.
It already
sorry for your-
it rolled.
Hmm.
Okay, so 2d6 plus. And then sneak. Okay, I gotcha. So what did I roll? 5, 2, 7 plus 36. 43 plus. I forget how many d8s I use for sneak attack.
17.
How many d8s is sneak again?
8. It's D6s, not D8s. It's
D6s, sorry. 8d6?
8d6.
Hmm.
And you already got
How do I. What? How do I get multiple?
So you click on the
So
same
you-
dice. Don't drag them out of that little table. You click on them multiple times before you take them out of that little menu.
I'm clicking on it and nothing's happening.
It doubles the number you have, so
It doubles the number
One-
of episodes.
Yeah, but I'm clicking on it and nothing's happening.
you don't see the drag out.
Do you want me to roll it for you right there? 26.
Sure, yeah.
We're in.
So that's 26, 43, 69 damage directly to the eye.
Okay.
Nice.
Z, you take 69 damage directly to your eye.
Hmm.
But it takes off your actual HP because they're psychic. So.
Oh, yeah. Do I feel this as psychic?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just like covering my eye and screaming in pain.
Basically, this is what happens in your eye.
I'm still up, but
It's a big chunk of her actual HP! Not
Yeah.
the temporary!
Is
oh no.
there any way to actually to do anything to this?
I gave you a hint. It was Demon Devil.
Hmm.
What did you just use on the Demon Devil? You used Psychic. That is not appropriate.
Wrong type. We need hold.
Oh, of course. I got it. I got it.
I thought you figured that out when I told you, but I guess not.
I just
Yeah.
imagine I'm pulling an Asuka from Evangelion with my eye.
You think you have one more attack as an offhand, right?
I do, but it does psychic.
Do it.
Do it. Knock out C. See what happens.
It
Okay.
might be the only way.
Who knows? Because I'm not sure which one of you guys has a holy weapon.
None of us.
I do not,
No.
but I can do holy damage if I want to. My mouse just died. Okay, cool.
Unless my
One
quarters
moment.
don't
My
come
mouse
down
is
fully.
committing Sudoku.
Committing Sudoku.
Yes.
Alright, Z, who's your actual target? Z or the monster?
I will proceed to throw my offhand at the monster.
Okay.
Yes. Oh.
Oh.
I lost connection.
Uh-oh. Internet, no. Internet, no. Why must you do this to him?
So that is. Can you do me a favor? Oh, well, I'm gonna roll a d20 anyway. Can you roll a d20 for me, please?
15.
Does the offhand would be. Does a 32 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Roll 2d4.
Well, 2d4. Oh no! What the fuck?
Well,
5.
Plus 38, 43 psychic damage.
oh,
You still up C or no?
Yes, but I am at double digits.
Double digits.
Yeah, this one's gonna like land right in the chest.
What do you mean you already used up your action and bonus action?
Yes, and then yeah. I don't know what's happening with Talespire. It died.
You might have to reopen the game.
Hmm.
Because Talespire is a beta game, so
Yes.
we'll have issues. Especially with internet connections are not the best.
It's beta, but it's doing really well for beta.
Doing really well. It's using Amazon servers, but it's Lewis's internet is probably the issue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop duplicating yourself. There we go.
Is that in your turn, Lewis, or no?
Yes, I'm out of actions.
Z, you're up next. Every time your party members hit your sister, you take the damage. Ow!
Okay. Now, and they figured this out by me clutching at my eye.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't need to reiterate it to them. I take out one of my healing potions and shove it down my dad's gullet. Because I want him up and talking.
Okay, Z. Healing potions. You
Yes.
take one out. Which one? One of the smaller ones or one of the bigger ones you have?
Small.
Okay. You pop out a very small healing vial and shove it down your dad's throat. You heal him 4. Eight points of HP.
Okay. And then I will get face to face with him and it's like, you tell me what you did to me or I leave you out there between the three of them.
Please roll a charisma saving throw as you look at your dad's face.
Charisma.
He has a pair of guys.
Guidance? It's a D8 or 6.
Right now it's a D8. 7.
18.
18. Alright.
I rolled poorly.
You now become your red form. And as you enter your red form, your sister returns to normal. Combat ends.
I mean, does it?
I don't know. Scar, do you throw a punch at the zombie or not? That's up to you.
I mean, I was just fighting a big ass creature, and now it's weak. I'm gonna take my shot.
Go ahead. Go to the zombie. See what happens.
Yes. Punch a hole through a zombie. See what happens.
Well, I'm sorry, these sister. Yeah.
I'm not there. I don't know what's going on.
You can see what's going on. Scar punches the zombie, and the zombie goes, eh.
I rolled this punch or no?
Z is now there. Z, please attack Scar.
Attack him with what?
Your blood weapon. Please roll me a D12.
D12.
2.
It's 2.
Scar, you have a chance to evade this.
Yes, I do. But I get more than just an evasion off that.
Alright, so Looney,
Yep.
basically heal but an explosion. and then inverse.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So beat a 42 Scar if you can.
Oh.
28.
Nope.
Because you're going off against 2 caster scores. That's the issue. Combined together.
The 36. It's my high. 38 is my high. So even if I
Yeah,
want...
so,
What happened? What's that
I'm
load?
trying to get Talespire to load.
Oh. That's not good. Is it just not letting you load the game at all, or are you just stuck at the... main menu?
It's doing something. Never mind, I lied. I just am stuck at the eternal loading screen.
Okay, so Scar, you do take half of 70, which is...
35.
You take 70 points of the bludgeoning damage, owie.
I take how many?
35.
I believe that put me below half my hit points.
And then Z, you're pissed off at Scar for hurting your sister. What is your roleplay for this?
Okay. That felt really cathartic. Roleplay, like right now, I am angry and confused, and I am like Twitter incarnate. So, but I get a grip on myself and say, okay, you guys question my dad, see what he did to me in the past. I am going to get far away from here and have a chat with Marie.
How is your eye feeling, by the way?
It hurts like a motherfucker.
Okay, Z, attacks Zimus, please.
Go-
As soon as he reminds you. Because you're currently in hide mode. Like Jackal and Hyde.
3.
Z throws a knife out of nowhere at Zimus and misses Zimus completely.
What happened to you, Z?
I need to work on that. So, yeah, question my dad, and I will talk with Marie, and I will get a handle on them. This.
Whatever that is?
Yes.
Roll a charisma check, Z, to go back to normal if you want.
Question.
What?
If I go back to normal, does, like, my sister go back to Hulk mode?
Well, we'll see.
I do not want to leave this red mode, but I will book it down here.
Book it down there. You want to go by the fountain?
Mm.
Yes, so I can no longer load Talespire.
Ooh.
I think it's just due to internet connection being poor on your end, man. Well, it
Oh,
says,
there we go.
It says it's loading.
It finally loaded. Holy shit.
It is an internet-based game, so it does take a little bit.
Yeah, I sat there and was staring at it for 10 minutes.
So what happens to Scar when he's low half hit points?
This is not your power version of Scar.
Oh, so this one doesn't get anything?
This one doesn't get anything because we have not gone through any story events with this scar.
Okay. So you've got some explaining to do, I have been told.
We're gonna do their scene first because Z has had enough screen time. I'm joking.
Alright.
Alright, can you see the board now, Limus?
Limit?
I combined both Limus and Zimus.
Hmm.
What? Limus!
That's my new character name. Just
Limit, yes.
Jekyll and Hyde allegory.
Why did you...
Anyway.
I was getting off my screen because from earlier.
Remember what I told you.
Go
Ask me
walk
if you
up.
want me to get rid of shit.
To the father.
Well then. This screen is not flattering whatsoever. What the shit? Of course that's not. Okay. I thought I disconnected for a second there. So, what are you guys doing now?
I'm gonna walk up to the father.
Okay, you're up in the father space now.
We're
What in
questioning.
the hell was that?
What, haven't you seen a sibling bond before?
That's what you call a bond. I call
If
that
that's what you call a sibling bond, I don't know what to tell you.
I also don't know why an Asimar of balance is standing in front of me when you should be doing some things about the world right now.
You are in no position to be telling me what I should and should not be doing.
Well, the murderer of the previous version of that god shouldn't be telling me what to do with my life.
Huh?
Don't you remember you're the reason why your god died in the first place?
As he says that, I'm going to...
Remember, this man is only he is sitting at 8 HP!
As he says that, I'm going to manifest my dagger. Look, you speak, or this gets ugly.
Well, I am speaking now. Just gotta ask the right goddamn questions. That's a sibling bond, I am telling you.
Tell me more about it.
What specifically, honestly? Because I did too many things to these two girls that I don't remember what exactly I did, honestly.
So we should put you in jail.
I mean,
I
own this city right now, so...
don't think jail is a good enough fate for him.
I mean, you have a jail, right? Your god has prisons for their people, right?
No.
Now then, go over some of the stuff that you've done.
Roll an intimidation check, Zimus, with disadvantage.
Hold on, I'm going to make my I'm gonna turn on my wings.
And can I pop my knuckles behind him to help the increase that intimidation with advantage?
You're the reason why it's disadvantage, Scar. You know why? Because you're fucking bleeding heavily. And are beating the shit.
So you said it was correct. What was it with disadvantage?
Intimidation.
Intimidation with disadvantage. Okay. Okay, let me just grab one of these. That's not very good.
Roll another one.
I can't read that one.
That's 4.
4.
It pops up in the middle of the screen, but I'm not
8.
sure if it shows up for you. So 8 in total.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, this dice is big. Eh.
5.
That is 5 plus 7. What is that?
13.
13. So that's a 13. Yeah, I don't see why I have to tell you shit at all.
Start talking. I'm gonna start hitting.
Well, if you
Start
hit me
talking.
in front of her, like he turns to his zombie daughter, what do you think is gonna happen?
Start talking or you will face a fate worse than death.
Intimidation with quad disadvantage now. Because of the first failed throw.
Okay. That's not too bad. That is slightly worse.
It's way.
That's not too bad. Can I use a psychic dice on that?
On the 5?
Yes,
Sure, if you want to use it on that.
I will. 5, 9, 13.
13 in total. That's a nat 20. You know you're funny, trying to threaten me. It's like, if I die, I'll just spawn somewhere else. If you guys are familiar with those kind of enemies.
Can I grapple him?
Say that again, Scar?
Can I grapple him?
If you want to, roll a strength check with disadvantage.
Right.
Because as soon as you touch him... Let you roll the score first. As I get rid of these d20s.
It's a 12.
It's a 12. So I'm just gonna see if you can just break out of that naturally. What was that roll?
6.
So, contested. 12v12. But as soon as you touch him, you see the zombie girl just slowly start turning.
Don't kill my sister.
Can I turn my rainbow eyes on and look at her?
You turn your rainbow's eyes on and you look at her. Okay. Just roll a d20 for me, Zimus.
Okay. I'm gonna use this one. That's a 3.
7. Is that within 5 or no?
Yes.
Okay. Rainbow eyes! You have now disabled the zombie. Hey, Z!
Yes.
You're now back to normal.
Yay?
Why you not do that sooner?
And then we go to Cedar, who is now looking at the zombie, confused, looking to you. Why do you have angel beams?
I'm an asthma. What do you expect?
No, but you're not supposed to have that type of...
Oh, you think that's cool? Over black hole.
Wait, what?
As I'm staring at the zombie, I'll spawn me, or I could spawn a black hole and suck you into it.
As you, example, summon a black hole and suck in the table.
Yep.
Roll an intimidation check with advantage now.
Hold on. Okay, okay, that's not too bad. Or... that is an unnatural 20. And I'm gonna use another psychic dice on that.
You just don't want this man to get another pass, do you?
Mm-mm.
No, this is 27.
And he's being held. Don't forget that.
14 plus... No, it's contested, so you guys aren't really doing anything. 14 plus 7. 21. Yeah, he would have beaten you if they used your psychic die. The fact that you can use black holes of angel beams, and now I'm just staring at you, and I see you have a halo now, which means you are complete. Okay. I may have misjudged the situation.
Yes, they need
Are
it.
you going to speak?
Dickinson!
What?
You know, your daughter's an alcoholic. What's about you? Can I force feed him some alcohol?
Give me a sec. Some things are happening right now.
Okay.
Oops. You called. As the whole room changes, I forgot something.
Motherfucker!
As everything becomes very, very dark. It's like it's taking me a little bit. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Map effects taking fucking forever to do shit. Oh, there it is. Fine.
Hmm.
Turn that up just too much. As Zimus, you look over there. Scar, you look over here. What am I doing? Look over here. Ha! Spotlight! Perfect. And you guys see this very small humanoid man who all of you guys recognize as all of your brains have been rewritten as soon as you came back into this world. Too glorious, goddammit. As all your minds have been rewritten as you guys re-entered this world. This small man with purple hands, purple inside shirt, black suit, little... forgot what that type of hat was. Fedora and other things. You guys all know this tiny man is Mr. Dickinson.
Mm-hmm.
He appears, and he looks to all of you. Everyone, please roll a wisdom saving throw. And try to beat a 32.
Me included?
No, just these two.
Okay.
As he...
I believe I have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
You have advantage on him?
I believe so.
As he casts Power Word Action. For all of you guys to take a nap.
Yeah, oh no, I gained proficiency in mental, in wisdom saving throws. I don't have advantage.
It's good.
But wait, can I just use my legendary resistance on that?
If you want to.
I will.
So you burn that for the day.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, this is per combat encounter.
I think it's day.
Go, Scar.
Day, yep.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here reading, sorry.
Wisdom save.
I'll see if I have anything in my monk ability to save me from this.
You should have something, but I'm not sure if that's a specific monk class or not.
I don't think. I think certain subclass.
I've missed this song so much, and I've missed this character so much. I'm saddened that I had to change what he looked like because of copyright issues.
Mm.
Hmm.
I missed the glory-eyed, one-eyed maestro, goddammit.
I cannot see him.
You can't see him in there at all?
No.
Can't see him where the light is?
Hmm.
No.
No. Gar, can you see him?
Yes, I can see him.
It might be just the internet issue with you then, maybe, because I just brought in the token. Oh wait, move up the green diamond a little bit. He might have disappeared with that.
Oh,
Sometimes when the green diamond is too low on certain areas, it cuts off characters as well.
where do you want me to have the green diamond at?
It's the green diamond on the right hand side with all the other diamonds and the big white bar.
Yeah, where should I have it at?
Right now I have it at 26.1.
Okay, I'll just go to 28 feet here. Lock it there. I still cannot see him.
Still cannot see him? Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh well. We'll worry about it another day then. Because I'm pretty sure you have to reload the game in order to see him again. Which I'm sure you do not want to do. Have you found anything yet, Scar?
Nope. So I'll have to hold on this one. At least I have advantage on it. So 26.
I said 32, so... Unfortunately, Scar... It's nap time. As Scar slumbers down. Spotlight moves to you, Zimus. Congratulations, angel boy! You have survived my action. What is your next move? As he snaps his fingers and Cedar is now... disappeared.
Well,
Fucker.
guess I don't have much of a choice, do I? I'm gonna turn and look at him.
Okay. He's on the table. That just disappeared there. You could just turn that way if you want.
Yeah. I am lagging. You're gonna have to turn me around.
Fuck, there we go. Alright, you're turned.
Okay. Then I will proceed to... How did I bring up my character sheet? So I do believe I have... I am going to look at him. And I'm going to throw... I should have this unlocked. It's not unlocked in my character sheet, but I should have this unlocked. The Greater Psychic Blade.
Okay, so you want to summon a great sword or giant's actual great sword?
I am going to throw the Gate Lord's Blade of Wrath at him.
Ho ho!
Okay. I'm sorry about this, Zimus, but as soon as he eats... Does it do psychic damage, or is it something else?
75 slashing plus 50 psychic sting and 4th hell burn. I don't know what that means.
Okay. So the psychic damage does not go through, but you do cut Mr. Dickinson down, but as soon as you cut him down, because this is not Mr. Dickinson at all, he's just... a copy. Because that thing only had 1 HP, because that's just a copy of Mr. Dickinson that he can summon almost anywhere. So, sorry, Zimus. Mr. Dickinson seems to have changed a lot and seems to have taken the side of somebody.
And then I'll slam my fist into the ground. Damn it!
Well then, that does not belong here. That does not belong.
What?
I guess. Also, did it leave any craters or anything?
No, it just left fire. I wanted.
So what's the recharge time?
6 seconds, I think it is. What does it say there?
Well, no. So it says 75, 75 to 100.
Okay, that's when you re-roll a D100, but it'll come back in 6 seconds. Outside
Okay.
of combat. Outside of combat. So inside of combat, you would have to roll a D100, and it would come back on a 75 or to 100.
Okay. Yeah, and then I suffer a level of exhaustion, but we're outside of combat.
Zombie girl's still there. Scar's literally on the ground taking a nap. Scar, you're healed for full by Mr. Dickinson.
That's nice.
What is Zimmers? What are
I'm
you
gonna
doing?
walk up to Scar
Okay.
and slap him awake.
Oh, man, you have to hit so hard. Come on. Oh.
Zimmers is pissed.
It's not my fault that you were napping on the job.
I don't know what he did. I looked at him and next thing I know I was in dreamland. I was having a good dream too. I dreamt I had a wife and everything.
And then, for context for Zimmers, this is not your original Scar. This is one of the wedding party Scars.
Am I supposed to kill that one?
No.
Okay.
No, this is the one who came with me from rehab.
Alright.
Hmm.
Now we cut to Z, who is trying her best to get in contact with Mary. What do you do, Z?
Fuck, Mary! Fuck. Yeah.
Fuck, Mary!
Yeah, I am like pacing around, swearing, calling for her, swearing, pacing, repeat.
So your usual for Mary.
Yes, but this time I'm actually have a problem and not just being thirsty.
Does she know the difference?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Roll a religion check, Z.
Okay.
Also, is there a lightning bolt at your feet or no?
Yes. Religion. Deception. Religion. Guidance. Never mind. That's a natural one.
Are we supposed to be seeing a green screen? No, I think the stream might have broken. Sorry ahead of time. I'll re-upload the video, but we had an issue with internet connection, and I do not want to end the stream and re-upload it. Re-upload, but reconnect to the YouTube thing. Sorry about that. Okay, say that again, Z. I'm sorry. Oh.
That's
Oh.
a natural one.
Oh. Oh. See, a lightning bolt comes from the sky, and you know what happens.
Yep. Well, at least he cares.
Zimus and Scar, you're both hit with lightning bolts as well.
Can I channel it into my staff?
Yes, you can get that energy into your staff. That is 3 D100s worth of lightning damage, Scar, so Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm going to, I'm just gonna brace myself.
Oh wait, Lewis, did you disconnect from Talespire again?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Talespire has completely broken.
I'm sorry, Lewis.
Nerds
No.
in a staff. Sounds great.
Where are we? Wait, Jeeves' dog is in the background. Ooh, squeaky toy. Give me a sec. Players. Keep forgetting to move, you guys.
Hmm.
So if you load into Talespire now, you should have an easier time, Lewis. Because we're in a different map.
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
Okay, I have now that Mary's Lightning 3D100s on my staff.
I don't think there's any way for me to avoid the lightning damage. So
You're not taking lightning damage, you just got hit by a bolt. And are now
Hmm.
on the ground unconscious with Scar and Z.
Hmm.
And you guys find yourself in a weird, amazing wonderland of dreams. You see your partners of Aritis, the other Scar, and Fiernan in this world as well, but they are grayed out to you guys.
Hey, who's that handsome guy over there?
Can you guys understand me at all? Because I had my fist in my mouth, literally.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is this like an astral plane thing?
This is your dream world. Welcome here, ladies and gentle. What the fuck are you? As M looks at the zombie.
Don't worry about it.
Yes, don't worry about it. I am perfectly in. She glitches her face. Hey!
Was he supposed to come with us?
I don't worry about it. We will figure this out later.
Well, I would like to welcome you all into your dream world. If you remember who I am, the great master of material, M. Do you guys remember him at all?
No.
No.
So, great master of material. What the hell does that mean?
Well, he snaps his fingers. Oops. Well, it's up to you to figure out what is going on, my dears. And thing, I take great offense to that. I don't care! As this is your own dream world, it presents you with your own challenges and other things, blah, blah, blah. I already given the speech to somebody else already, so I would not care less. There is an adventure in front of you. I say just take the adventure before you wake up in the next 6 hours. Sound like fun? That sound like a fun idea, or do you people just not care?
But what about the adventure behind us?
Well, the adventure behind you just takes you to other people's dream world, so I'm not sure if you're compatible with them. But you can try.
I mean,
Uh,
one of them looks really nice over there. He almost looks like me.
Because I think he is you.
No, there's only one me.
He just pats you in the head. Nice thought.
Is there, as I look around, is there the dream of, like, do I recognize anybody?
You recognize Bjorn and Artis and the other Scar. As far as for yourself, you have no idea. What do you guys do now? Do you guys want to wait out the 6 hours, or do you guys want to take the adventure ahead of you?
I mean, we're here. Might as well take on a
might
quest,
as
right?
well. I will take my sister's hand and squeeze it tight and lead her to wherever we're going.
Well, let's do it then. I will follow your guys' lead.
And Therapy Sky has run off. Fuck.
Even though I feel like that's a bad idea.
Yeah, we're just chock full of them.
I'm trying to figure out which camera angle. That works.
Can I see Scar from here?
Yes.
I only moved 40 feet.
I'm gonna try to make a psychic connection with Scar.
Okay. Scar, you hear Zim's voice inside your head.
Like I do now, okay.
Where are you headed?
I'm
Are you going to go off without us again?
No, I'm just waiting for y'all to catch up.
Hmm. Then let's head out.
Shiny?
Sorry.
I cannot move myself.
I'm trying to find it. Shut up, I don't care about the software updates tablet.
But you still care about those updates.
Alright, so Scar, you're the first one moving up. What are you doing? As you see goblins.
Cannot move up.
I just moved up and I'm just gonna sit there and wait.
Oh, that's right. You don't have control of this character. Nope, no, wrong person there. Okay, now you should have control of it, Lewis. Say that again, Scar, I'm sorry.
I moved up and I'm gonna sit and wait. But I didn't want to catch up.
Not gonna move
40
up,
feet of
Rudy?
movement.
I will, if I can click my character. I can't get my character to.
Forgot, same thing, god damn it.
Okay.
Click on your character.
Nope.
Right now?
I'm clicking it and nothing's happening.
Oh my.
That's me.
Okay.
Hold down shift and hit WASD as you're trying to move around, see if that works at all. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
See if that helps you.
Okay. Ugh.
Well, I'm ready to engage when you are.
You guys are currently traveling through a very humid environment. Swampy, smells like gas and a bunch of other stuff you don't like see, but whatever.
Are those goblins in front of us?
Yes, those are all goblins. And since you're there, one of them looks at you and says, "Ah!"
Do you speak, I'll try to speak in common. Do you speak common?
Back.
I speak Goblin.
You speak goblin?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
Okay, goblin says, "What the fuck are you?"
I answer back. What the fuck are you?
"I'm goblin. What the fuck is he?" Stares at the man that has glowing eyes, rainbow shit, and everything.
I point to Halo. Angel.
So good market price?
Too expensive for you.
So good market price? Holds up knife.
You die market price.
So good market price?
They want to sell you.
Don't- As the goblin holds up a knife, can I aim with my dagger and try to knock the knife out of its hands?
It won't touch the knife.
But I can like make it physically manifest. I guess it will just go through the knife, huh?
Yeah. Because you actually have to hit a target with the psychic daggers to do anything. It does not knock things out.
Mm. Can I aim for the goblin's arm?
You want to stab the goblin in the arm?
I want to throw a dagger at its arm.
If you want to.
Should I? No. I think about it for a second, and then I stand there and cross my arms. Finish conversing first, and then we'll decide later.
Well, so far all they're saying is they want to sell you.
So there's no conversing.
How much can I get for it?
How much can you get for what? What the fuck you mean?
I'll sell them to you.
You want to sell them to me?
Yeah.
Drops a bag of gold on the floor.
No, that's not enough.
Drops a second bag of gold. These are like Santa Claus bags. Or sacks, I mean.
Can I pick them up and just try to feel how heavy they are?
You can barely pick them up.
Okay, now we can kill them.
You just swindled the goblins because you wanted to sell your friend to them. Zimus is just telling you to finish conversing. Zimus, the goblin, dropped 2 big Santa Claus-sized sacks of gold in front of Scar, and then Scar says, "Yeah, you can kill him now." What is your reaction, Zimus?
Can I? I'm just gonna hold on. Can I manifest a? I'll just throw my regular dagger.
Just throw a dagger into the goblin.
Yeah. Let me just roll my dice.
I'm playing.
What was that?
16.
Does a 35 hit?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So that's... How close is the goblin to me?
Do you not see if the goblin's right there?
I can see it. I'm just wondering. I guess it's 5 feet.
I fucked up that.
Okay.
And also,
Is it like, would I get sneak attack?
no, because Scar basically just swindled them out of gold, and he's expecting the goblin's expecting you to come with them willingly.
Oh.
So yes, it would be sneak. Because they're expecting moving. And we're not willing.
Where the fuck is Corn Cob?
But the worst part is that my dagger's invisible.
Found it.
So that would be what? 26 plus. I lost connection. Can you roll 2d6, please? Right?
9.
9. Plus 35. It's 44 damage.
You have successfully killed 1 goblin. Everyone please roll initiative as the bone dragon over here just realizes what you have done. We could have had a nice discussion about this. Instead, you kill 1 of my underlings.
I'm not really in the mood for discussions.
23.
Toast.
Wait, oh. I just realized. I did not mean to grab a d6. Oops.
I got 23 as well.
I got 10 plus 12, 22.
Okay. I have plus 6 to my dex.
I have 12 of my decks.
You go first.
Actually, the Draco Lich goes first. And then there. Alright, close that. This too much? Maybe not. Okay. Dragonlet should have been first. I'm not sure why I put him at the end. That's weird. Alright. The entire field becomes oh god, that's too bright. Okay, there it is.
Oh.
The entire field becomes burning hot. Everyone suffers. At the start of their turns, must make a Constitution saving throw.
I mean, that sounds good and all, but I like my racial.
Okay, so you're... Scar, you should be immune to fire damage. This is not fire damage.
Okay.
Is it radiant?
Yes.
It's a tricolage. Oh, okay.
Well, then you're immune to it then.
No, it's just halved.
Just halved. Because he's in the balanced form, so she takes half of both radiant and necrotic. Z, this does double against you. So, yeah, everyone please roll me the Constitution saving throw.
Well, that's a good thing I have advantage on those.
Also, this is not an action, this is just an effect that happens around this Recolage.
Okay.
I rolled a for 5 plus whatever my nope.
The DC is 32.
Yeah, absolutely not.
He is going anywhere near that.
All of you suffer 1d4 radiant.
Okay.
Wait, what was the DC?
32.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does this go to our temporary or our current?
Your current
point?
hit points.
Oh.
We have to take how much?
2.
So it doesn't. Okay, so it doesn't.
It's a chip
2.
away
So that from.
It's a chip away effect. It's 1d4 at the start of his turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's at the start of each character's turn. Oh. Shit. Why did I make him this way? Jesus Christ. Well, it's a d4, so it's not that bad.
Does it like so? It hits away at our hit point maximum.
Yeah. Not your temp, your hit point maximum in total. Because you guys are in the dream world. Okay. Draco Lich just starts selecting targets really quickly, so he's trying to debate between Z, Dimus, Scar, the Undead. Alright. That's at Zimus.
Okay, what is it? It's
34. Hit you at all?
yes. What kind of attack is it?
Draco Rend. You see him slash black energy waves at you.
Can I attempt it dodge?
This is not an AoE thing, because it actually is just a wave attacks. Roll a Constitution saving throw, please. Hello?
15. 14.
14. That's a fail. So in total you take... Oops. Give me a second, a little bit to click. Eh! 54 plus 25, so...
Radiant?
Necrotic this time.
Okay, is it, okay, halved?
That's halved?
Yep.
That was 54 plus 25.
That'd be, what, 79 halved?
Yeah.
So, 39?
Yeah, 39 in your favor. It picks a new target. Scar.
I thought we were cousins.
Dracolich, you don't even know its fucking color. Does a 30 hit you?
No, 30 is my AC.
If it meets, it beats.
Then yes, it hits me. It hit my 30.
Alright.
But yeah, I was wondering. It's not AOE, so I can't uncanny dodge it, right?
Yeah, no.
Or evasion.
No. It's... Are you fucking kidding me?
What is it?
44 plus 25.
69.
Is it a type of arrow?
Type of, yeah. It's a black arrow. It comes from it.
Oh, cool. I get my ability then.
It's a magic thing, though, so... you can't really catch it.
I
Scar,
can't
you take 69 points damage!
I can't deflect missiles?
It's not an actual, like, proper missile, so it's not like a physical, it's a magic thing.
When you're hit with a ranged attack.
Yeah, it's a magical thing,
Weapon.
not an actual weapon. It says ranged weapon attack.
Oh, if it's a ranged weapon attack, then yeah, I can uncanny dodge it. Or,
No,
not uncanny dodge.
that's for the other thing that Scar got hit by.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so how much damage?
69 in total.
Okay.
Alright. It's debating whether it hits you or not, Scar. But seeing that once they give a fair chance and is a person of equality, turns to Z.
Bring it.
It landed right in front of you, too. 27, does that hit you?
Yes.
Alright, Z, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit. Give me a sec. Well, 96.
I am down for the first time.
So literally that. And
Poof.
alright,
I had 96 health points left from
Exactly.
taking the like Fist of the North style level stuff and pulling an Oscar from Evangelion.
So, when Z goes down, so does Kaede. Z?
Hmm?
Give me a sec. I have to do something.
Okay.
A golden card comes flying directly at Z. Z, please roll me a D100.
Okay.
Please use it on Talespire,
Yes.
which is the green one and the silver one.
Hmm.
So there's 90
Nine?
again. And now click the green one for the other one,
The green one.
which has the 10 on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. 5.
95.
95. A purple rose appears on Z's chest. Z, you are healed for a pitiful 3 points of HP.
I'm alive!
And in your red form. Because you're below half health.
Oh.
No, it's not an ultimate form that, like you guys is.
Hmm.
Oh.
It's an
Wait, I have
ultimate.
an ultimate form.
They have an ultimate form. You don't have one yet, Zimus, because I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Hmm.
All right. So, did that song just...
Hmm.
Okay. That ends the Dracul Witch's turn. Everyone, please roll a Constitution saving throw once again.
Yeah, I'm going back down again. Yeah, I'm down.
I fail.
Roll it, because you might get a natural 20.
I did. That was a 5.
Oh, that was a 5. Oh, that's right. You rolled it on there.
Yeah, I got a 9.
Pray for a 1, Z. That was a 2. You take 2. You're still up, Z. By 1
Oh!
HP.
Oh, living on a prayer.
All right, Sky. It's now your turn. What do you do? There's a bunch of enemies over there.
Let's see if I can make it.
How much damage do I take, by the way?
2 points.
Halved?
Well,
Yes, halved.
Is
So
it-
1 point.
I'm
Okay.
gonna run to here. Then I'm gonna spend a key point to step the wind the rest of the way.
Scar, you can fly 45.
I don't have wings.
Yes, you do. This is a half dragon,
Okay.
not a dragonborn. I just didn't make him with wings.
No.
'Cause You didn't put wings in the model, so that's why I didn't put it on there.
Because I didn't think this one had wings.
It's a half dragon. It's 18. It has wings.
All I know is this thing's taking a quarterstaff to the ass.
Upon the hit, please roll the quarterstaff though. 40.
That's a 39 to hit.
So yeah, roll the damage on that, then add the 3d100s.
So I'm hitting for 14 bludgeoning.
Then the 3d100, 3d100, 3d.
And just because, I'm throwing it on here.
123.
123.
Damn, that sucks.
Alright, Scar, animation or no?
Yep, I'm doing it. Click you, back.
You clicked the wrong one, but still funny. Alright, Scar.
Happens, Dragon.
Your next attacks?
Yep, because I'm going to go ahead and spend a key point to go some.
Dun, dun,
I'm
dun,
right.
dun, 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 dun. That is a natural one on the other end. Jesus Christ.
But 42 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, so the first one hits.
Well then,
35.
35 definitely hits.
Let's do damage. So 19 and 22.
I feel like the scores are glitching again, because that's supposed to be 12 plus 6, so it's supposed to be 18, right? Instead of a plus 26.
So I rolled a 7 plus 12. That's all right. Or is it supposed to add the 8 for my wisdom too?
Oh no, it's adding proficiency. That's what's confusing me. Sorry.
It goes my hand. So that's pretty sure he's still up, right?
So what's 19 times 2 and what's 22 times 2? 22 is 44. 19 is 38. Combine those two together. How much is that? 80. 82 or 92?
Let's just go 82.
38. 82.
Okay. I'm spinning another key point. Do it again. 42 and 35. for another 22 and an 18.
So 81.
How's he looking?
It's a dragon. What do
Still
you
up? Okay, doing it again.
think? Scar's gonna.
I thought you could only,
Oh, natural. Scar, before you
thought
do
you could only do that once per round.
key points,
Key points, so I can keep hitting as long as I have the key.
D&D 5e does not specify on that rule, which is really weird and dumb.
Mm.
But,
I'm just taking it so that way I can see if he gets downed.
okay, Scar, lucky D20 though.
Uh-huh.
And I assumed that because it's like a continuation of your attack, you can only do it up to your number of attacks.
What'd you roll, Scar? Was it a 12 or an 11? I just saw 12.
I saw 12, but I rerolled it. It's 19.
That's 12. So yeah, no, Scar.
Yep.
Because of that, you can no longer do key point usage this round.
That's fine.
So
Does
that,
he take the second hit, though?
he does take the second hit.
Okay, so that's... Come on.
So like,
Wrap
as
him up.
Z described Fist of the North Star bullshit onto this undead dragon. 16
And 16.
occurs.
Yep.
Z, it's now your turn. Scar is literally right in front of the dragon's dick.
Usually like up your back.
This thing doesn't have any blood in it, does it?
No.
Then half my overpowered stuff doesn't work.
Remember, you can shoot lightning at will now.
Oh! I forgot I can do that.
You're supposed to make a note of it because I keep forgetting to
Hmm.
update your sheets. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I am level 16, not 17.
Also,
Okay.
Also, shout out to Lewis's internet for holding up for as long as it's doing right now.
Right? Shout out to Luce for holding up as long as he has.
Here they go. Hmm. Channel Divinity.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Please click that.
Oh, no, I want... Wait a minute. Is this thing considered undead?
Yes.
Destroy undead.
Okay, this is a greater undead, so...
Mm-hmm.
Clerical Destroy Undead, CR. This thing is way higher than 17th.
Okay. Then just, Marie, can you, like, nuke this guy's health?
Wrong god, wrong world.
Damn it.
You're in the dream world. Mary's gonna just shock you in the real world.
Oh, yeah, and that will wake me up and drop me from this battle. Damn it.
Isn't it funny when holy peppers can't help you in the dream world?
Yes, I find it ironic.
Also, I'm very sorry, but Bjorn's gonna be facing the same issue too.
Hmm. You know what? Banishment.
You wish to banish this thing from the dream world.
Yes.
Okay.
For at least a minute. If he doesn't make a...
24, exactly.
Shit.
There goes that action.
Mm-hmm.
Should have just zapped him. Literally, you have the ability to do that will.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm gonna zap him next turn if I survive. I am my turn.
Do you want to take a potion or no?
Yes. Yes.
You want to take one of your greater potions?
Yes.
Okay. Hey. You heal for 10. God damn it.
Yay?
Oh, wait. Wait, what was your spell save DC? 24?
24.
Or spell cast mod, I mean.
Spellcast mod?
Yeah.
DC 24, spell attack 16.
So that would be 10 plus 16, so 26 in total.
Yes.
Yay, you won't die if you get hit with the thing. Also, I forgot to say, everyone roll a Constitution save throw at the start of Z's turn. Let's do that now, before I forget again.
I did not mean to. God damn it, I drank too many dice. How do I remove one?
Let's just take one of them.
Eh.
What the fuck?
I see a 15 from Scar. Or I think I'm at.
I got
Okay.
a 16 total.
Wait, did you roll Scar at all?
Yeah, no, I fail. Roll damage.
Scar?
Hmm.
Scar?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry, I was talking to someone.
Okay.
Constitution again, right?
That dice had no energy.
32.
So
Halved again in my favor, right?
yeah, 1 for you, 3 for
Perfect.
Z, 3 for Scar.
3 more damage.
Alright, Z, we've used the bonus action to drink a potion. What do you do now? All you have left is movement.
I take my sister's hand and run the opposite way, half speed because I'm
Roll a
dragging
strength
her.
check.
God damn it.
As you're doing this forcefully without... So, this is the funny image. Z tries to run away this way. And then as soon as she gets over here, pulls her sister's arm, this is what happens.
Okay.
She cartoon slips onto the ground.
Just waited the 6 hours.
Alright. Roll Constitution save everyone once again as we go on to Zimus' turn.
Let's go!
7.
16.
That fails.
Yeah, that fails.
Almost 26.
Rolled 26. Unfortunately, that all fails. Do you guys hate this chip away damage, or you guys not mind it?
Yeah.
That's the only damage
it's a
it's done.
one.
me.
Oh, so it's one rounded down, right?
Yeah, that's still 1.
God damn it! It won't be halved and then rounded down.
No, because it's still a 1, because you can't take half of a 1 inside of this game, because I think that's one of the rules in the book.
So how much damage are we taking?
1. Literally 1.
Okay.
Alright, everyone welcome. Never mind, I'm stupid. I almost skipped Zimus' turn for no reason.
Come on, it's black hole this thing.
Black hole inside the dream world.
It's a dream. Anything can happen.
So I would like to remind you, Lewis, you have 45 flight speed, so...
Yes, I'm going to fly upwards.
Okay. So click on your character while holding control, and you can move how much feet you can move up.
You control. Whee!
It should tell you how much
Okay.
feet you're going up by.
No, it does not.
Oh wait, give me a sec. Right-click on him and see if you can enable flying. It's gonna be the character with...
I can emote. I can wiggle.
Okay, let's try that instead. Alright, now try it. The control click thing.
Okay, hold on. Okay, oh god, I can't get out of this menu. Hold on.
Just click on the board.
5, 10. I'm gonna fly up 20 feet. It's roughly about 20 feet. Right about there. It's right there. Then I'll fly 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, you. What happens if I banish you to a different health that's not this one?
You gotta try the black hole.
I'm gonna try the black hole.
It's a dream. Anything can happen.
You choose the target just to be the dragon, or you just all enemies is up to you.
I'm gonna choose the target just to be the dragon.
Okay, you just choose to be the dragon. I want you to roll me a religion check to see if the god of the dream world is okay with you doing that in his realm. Or her realm. I can't remember if it was a girl or guy.
Okay. Wee. Oh, it went.
9.
That's not very high. That's a 15.
You can see how the god of dreams likes this idea. Apparently they like it very much. So do you want to just take a piece of him, or do you just want to keep that black hole until he's fully sucked in?
I'm gonna take his head.
Give him the suck.
Just the head?
Wait, he's a dragon lich. I think you can live without it.
Yeah.
Yeah, give him the full suck.
Okay.
Give him the suck.
So, I want you. What's your daggers based off of?
Dexterity.
No, but what's their spellcast stuff based off of? Is it dexterity or is it wisdom?
They are not spellcast. They are a physical weapon. They are dexterity.
I want to say dexterity, but no, since the black hole thing is based on your mind thing, so roll an intelligence check. And test it against his.
Oh god, intelligence?
Is that your dump stat?
No, my intelligence is fine, but like... Alright, sure, I'll roll some intelligence, let's go. Oh god, I tossed it into the abyss.
I got a 5.
Wait, what did I get?
I'm looking at it now. You got an 8. It just finished rolling.
Can I use there's a +6, it's 14.
So, with his +5 in intelligence, plus that 5, it's a 10. So...
Okay, I beat him.
You beat him. Contested score.
Yep.
And Draco Lich is off the field. Which means...
Yay.
That shit recedes.
Hooray.
Alright, Zimus, anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'm gonna look at one of the water or like I'm gonna look down. Does anyone else want some?
Says all the goblins. As they're waving their daggers at you. And I'm pretty sure you can't do anything else besides... No, you can't do the offhand.
I have an offhand. Oh wait, is it an action?
You have to use the action first in order to get into your offhand.
Okay.
I think.
I thought it was just a bonus to throw it.
Yeah, it is.
Can I throw the offhand?
At a goblin, sure.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way.
That is the way.
Okay. Why am I rolling so low?
It's because you're probably not sure.
That's an unnatural 20.
To hit
You're
one of these
complaining, but you got a unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
misses
Yeah.
the goblin.
Alright, it's my turn.
Alright, water and elemental strength. Which was this one?
Oh, are they just running?
No, I'm just trying to get... Because he was...
Hmm.
Yeah, that works. Alright, Scar.
Come on, honestly.
Are you
One.
fucking kidding?
That's what you get. You
Scar.
killed your boss, now you're scared.
Alright, Scar. Lucky D20, please.
Yep.
Two. 15. Right. Oh, the thing it does, it just whips. Okay. Eh. Are you kidding me? Another nat one.
Yes. Yes.
Lucky D20 Scar.
Like, pick up like 15.
Take another dice.
I don't want to take another one out.
Take another dice.
9.
9. 18.
18.
It just misses you. Alright, I'm cleaning out all dice. And that does it for that one's turn. Next one is this one. I'm trying to get these rulers to goddamn work. Okay, I figured out how to do the thing. That works. Alright, Z, it shoots a water blast at you. Please roll a dexterity save. I don't know why I pulled out a d20.
Okay, dexterity.
Oh my
Another
god,
natural
it's just
one.
rolling ones again for no reason. What the fuck?
19.
19. Yeah, nothing doing.
Mm.
You are hit. That is not what I want to do. Boop. 9 plus 5.
Mm. Damage?
14 total. It's just whoopsie water whip. So it's slashing damage.
Oh, yeah, I'm down again.
Oh, and that was unfortunate. It's going to hit you again.
Oh,
So you have one automatically failed death save.
well then.
But
So, yes.
another golden card comes to you. Please roll a d100.
D100.
Another 90.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the 10. 7.
7.
Oops, it's not. Yep. 8 is also back up. Oop. Alright, Z. Here's what happens. You are healed for a total of... Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Are you kidding me with all that? 16 plus 50.
Plus 50. Okay.
So that's total 76.
66.
66. Thank you.
66. Okay.
That ends that one's turn. Now we're at this goblin over here. He throws a dagger at you, Zimus. $14? No.
That misses.
Alright. Offhand, this is gonna be fucking pathetic. $19. Misses.
Misses.
All the goblin does is just like He is angry, so he just wiggles in place. Alright, next goblin. This one's a proper archer. Oops, it's not. It's an arrow up to you, Zimus. Hopefully? Sorry, Scar. 23 hit you?
By 1. Can I, uncanny dodge?
Yeah. This is how much you will suffer.
I have to make a dexterity save, don't I?
No,
Uncanny dodge?
and Uncanny Dodge cuts it in half.
Alright, okay.
So
7
25.
points.
25 cut in half.
Okay, 25 cut in half. Yeah, it's 12.5 or 12.
Shoots an arrow in your wing.
Ah.
Second arrow. 20 hit you at all?
Nope.
Alright, so that one just misses. That ends that one because they're staying in place. And then the final goblin over here. Comes over to Scar and decides to stab Scar in the butt. Don't worry, Scar, I did not forget about you. The 22 hit your butt now. Checking it. $18 definitely doesn't hit him. Also pretty sure Scar's away now. Next water whip.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's alright.
Anything happened while I've gone for 2 seconds?
Please roll a dexterity save, Scar.
Dexterity save?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
As this water that's coming behind your butt is coming to smack you with a water blood.
That's a 38.
Okay, well, that one's done. Okay, the other water whip comes over here.
It is smacking your ass with a water whip.
This one wants to hit you regularly, so let's see. Natural 20, finally.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
46, so 56 in total.
Can I absorb that into the staff?
Yes, water damage. So remember how much was 56 in total. Remember that damage.
Yep, I'm putting it on the staff.
And since he hit you with a normal attack, it has a second attack now. Yeah. 17, so 27 hit you?
Nope.
Damn it. Alright, now it's Kaede's turn. Kaede's angry.
Mm-hmm.
Kaede can't transform. But Kaede comes over here. Fuck these water whips. He does a total of this, cut in half because it's a water whip. And plus the 10.
Damn.
18.
Hitting hard out here.
So that's 9 in total to the water whip.
Where'd it go, sis?
Water whip is now down. Scar, it's back to you. You are surrounded by a lot of things.
Yeah, but only one of them looks like it's my plaything. So I'm gonna turn around. And we're gonna play whack for the little one.
Roll to attack.
I think that hits.
That definitely hits.
So
Letting you know
50,
that 56 comes out automatically, so
yeah, 56 plus 18.
doesn't matter, it's fucking dead.
It is now a pile of dust.
I'm gonna take my extra attack on one of the water whips behind me.
Hold up, Scar. What the heck happened to your voice?
I have moving stuff around. Sorry.
Okay. Wanted to make sure nothing was happening to the microphone.
Nope. So extra attack 1. To the water.
Which one? You have 3 of them.
Bad.
That one?
Yep. 45 to hit water.
Roll the damage first. 20.
Uh,
Cut in half,
20.
that's 10, and that thing is done. Unfortunately, Scar, you can only move up to one other target with using that key point system, so...
that wasn't my key. That was just my extra attack.
That was your extra...
Wait, what? Where am I?
You're
Offhand.
still in the air.
No, but I mean, like, I lost connection to the thing.
Oh.
So I will use key point to strike the next one.
Okay.
So first hit.
Definitely hits. So.
Yep. And the second hit.
Oh, first roll the damage on the first one before you use the second hit. These things are very low health. Yeah, that one's done.
21. So does a 28 hit?
Oh, that ends your turn.
Okay.
Because you knocked it down. Yeah, if you couldn't tell. It's hard to tell with these things, honestly.
Okay. Yep, that ends my turn.
See, it's now your turn. Everyone, well, Zimus took care of the Drago Lich, which is fun, isn't it?
Yes. Now seems like a good time for otherworldly form. So, let's see. I am of the upper planes because oh wait. An object engraved with the symbol of my symbol, worth at least 500 gold point.
You have a holy symbol, Zay.
Yes. So, uttering an incantation, I draw my magic from the upper planes to transform myself. I also gain immunities to the poisoned effect, immune from radiant and necrotic damage. Spectral wings appear, giving me a 40-foot fly speed. I have +2 to my AC. All my weapon attacks can use my spellcasting modifier. I can attack twice. So, with my second attack, I will shock this water elemental
You would
that
get
just...
that on your next turn, Z.
Oh, yes.
Extra attack, you have to hit first before you can use it.
Oh, yeah. I've been playing casters too long.
You don't have to hit first before you can use your extra attack.
When you take the attack action on your turn, you ignore the benefits if you already have a feature, like extra attack, it gives you extra attacks.
Okay. On my next turn. So now I'm just floating there, like 40 feet above them, with like lightning coming out of my hands.
Again, what?
I'm just floating there with lightning coming out of my eyes and hands and wings. I'm just like, do you really want to fuck with us? Because we are not in the mood.
I want you to know that they can't see you. If you look right here, Z, there's a wall.
Yeah.
There's nothing intimidating them right now, because there is a fucking wall.
Movement! I break through the wall.
So, crash!
But I forgot, I'm built like a wet noodle.
So honestly, like, Z comes over here, steps over here, and then it just goes from that to
Excuse me?
slaps.
I am my turn.
Zimitz, it's now your turn, and Z has gotten in the way again. Is now literally
Oh, the goblin?
Yeah, the goblins.
5, 10. Let me know when I can hit the goblin without hitting Z.
You can't because Z is literally in the way, unless you're talking about this goblin right here that I'm pointing shining light on.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, that one you can hit.
You will pay for that arrow.
That one threw a knife at you and missed both times.
Oh.
Still, you will pay for your brother's error.
Yeah, you will pay for your brother's arrow.
Sweet Jesus, that dice glitch. 19.
So 36
That definitely hits.
hit. Okay, just making sure. Nine plus 38 plus sneak attack, which is wait. No, sneak attack is d6s.
Goblin's dead.
Let's discard these dice.
The goblin's dead. That's overkill.
Yeah, that would have been.
Super overkill.
So the goblin didn't just get stabbed; it blew up.
It's more like when Zimus threw the dagger, its head just went like a watermelon.
Can I see any other enemies around?
A Gallagher watermelon.
There's one, like over here. There's one, which is one water whip. If you can see my light,
Yeah, can I?
and the last one's over
Are
here.
any of them within dagger throwing range for the offhand?
You are above, so technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. There's no goblins left. Oh wait, is the goblin rogue still alive?
You have one over here by Z.
Mm.
Oh, and I can't hit that one, can I?
You want to go through Z?
Do it. Do it.
And if you miss with me, I can catch your dagger. So
It's not a physical one.
It's not that kind of dagger.
oh wait, go ahead, throw it at me. I dare you. I'll just go let it pass right through me.
You take the damage as well.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna fly upwards more.
Control.
How do I
Oh, that
fly upwards?
You have to hold control while you're lifting the character.
Oh, control. Okay,
You
wait.
hit shift for some reason.
Yeah, control. There's up 20 feet.
Is it learning a new system nice?
Right?
Yeah, right? Okay, now can I see the goblin?
Yeah, you should be able to hit the goblin without hitting Z from that high.
Alright, perfect. Fucking die.
Yeah, that's a decent angle.
Is that does 21 hit?
No, it does not.
Fuck.
Or offhand. Is that on your turn?
Yeah.
This one up? That one's the dead one. That one's also dead. 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 This one's the one that's alive. Okay, so I got rid of all the enemies. The only ones left, so the Goblin Archer is next. And there's currently a Z in its butt. Or... There's currently a butt of Z in its face.
Yep.
So it's gonna... poke you with a 23.
That hits.
Sticks the arrow up your butt.
Literally. Are you kidding me? 2-1! Z has buns of steel!
Well, yeah, I do kegels for a reason.
That's 12. So. That's a 12.
That's a 12. Okay. God damn it. I am okay. Considering.
Does an 18 hit you?
No.
Okay. It stabbed you once, you felt that. It missed again, instead slapped you in the ass.
I feel so turned on, but I just do not care.
Water Up tries to hit you again, Scar.
You're gonna do what to me again?
It's gonna hit you again. 25 misses, right?
Yep.
Jesus Christ, that does one. 20 misses completely too.
Yep.
Kada's turn. Kada skips her turn. Scar, it's not back to you.
Oh, look at the pretty little water trying to hit me.
Trying to make fun of a fucking elemental.
And now you must meet your brother's fates. Whaya!
Well, definitely hits.
Yeah, but it doesn't do
Anyway,
the
I
water,
think I
right?
gotta go. I gotta go in a moment here.
Okay, we're
There's
almost done.
20.
But you... I thought you said you were free until whenever on Saturdays, unless today's a special night.
Usually. But I wanna go have dinner. I'm starving.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, you two. Water, extra attack.
Extra attack. Are you gonna annihilate this goblin? We'll see.
31 to the water.
Oh, that water's dead.
Oh, that water there?
There's a goblin right there, right behind your butt.
Yeah, then I'll hit the goblin then. I thought the water was still alive.
It's hard to tell. 18.
18.
Goblin goes down as well.
Oh,
Congratulations.
that was over. I'm gonna walk over and grab my bags of money now.
Oh, that's not good. Congratulations.
Um,
guys. You beat that fight.
Can I use a black hole to eat one of the bags of money?
If you want to keep it, no. If you want to destroy it, yes.
Yes, I want to destroy one of them. He tried to sell me off.
Scar didn't say he's going to sell you off, but he spoke in Goblin, so you have no idea what he said. So, insight check.
I assume that it's probably something awful, so I'm gonna get rid of one of the bags of money.
One of the bags of money is gone. But, everyone turn your attention over here, follow the light. Right here.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
A new
The
area
door is open.
is opened. And you guys are flashbanged! As it is now morning. I am flashbanged myself. Ow!
I'm in the air.
So you fall.
Do you guys want me to give you a glimpse of the next area or no?
Sure.
Sure. Why not?
Just think of all the stuff I can learn in there.
That's what the next area is gonna look like for you guys. And now I need to hide you guys. Why do I need to hide you guys? Because the other players cannot see what you guys are doing.
Yes.
I'll just put us over here then. And hide the area.
So I'm hiding both the areas.
Only the D20 remains.
Only the D20 remains and then I kill it. Alright. But we will end our session here. You guys didn't really learn much of anything new because you over-intimidated the enemy.
Finally, I got a natural 20.
When it don't
I can't believe Scar wasted quadruple natural 20s
on accident.
on accident.
Then, of course, right after the session ends, immediate natural 20. Just my luck.
So, Lewis, what do you think of Talespire?
Was fun. I like it. It's pretty. But it's also kind of, like, weird, and my internet doesn't like it very much.
Yeah.
But
it's weird.
it is pretty.
It's weird only because of your internet. Because if you have a stable connection, it runs a lot better. What do you guys think of today's session?
Pretty good.
Was good.
It was good.
What about the Mr. Dickinson reveal or no?
I enjoyed that.
Enjoyed it.
Is this like a dice tower?
Yeah.
You just put a dice tower in the middle of the map?
Yeah. It's been there.
Okay.
It was originally supposed to look like a different type of dice tower, and that one was not good. This one works a lot better. Because I had to build it piece by piece. Also, Lewis, the fun fact about Talespire. You can copy and paste other people's creations into your game. So if they use...
Interesting.
If they build and all that stuff, they upload it to a... Was it Slab site? So I have two that I go to, which is Tales Bazaar. And then, I forgot, Tales Tavern? Tales Tavern? They have a big abundance of maps and other stuff, including vehicles they create.
Do they have, like, assets that you can add to them?
Unfortunately, not yet. Because this is still a beta.
Yes. But, like, I might actually start using this program if they, like, start adding assets, because I need an easier way to work on my maps from my D&D campaign.
Yeah, these are assets, so all you have to do is, like, make your own...
I can, like, write... I don't mind, like, creating and, like, I don't mind, like, creating my maps in, like, I have another map making software.
Oh.
I don't mind creating my maps, but, like, for the areas, I'd like to use Talespire.
Yeah. So you can look them up on, like, Tales Bazaars or Tales Tavern, and you can just copy and paste them. If you have Talespire open, you can literally just open up in your own Talespire, because they'll just download the map and put it into the game.
Interesting.
Because it's not literally downloading it, it's just taking data from the site and just moving it into the game, because the game, it's on a server site.
Alright.
And it's running off of Amazon servers, which are really good for video game, which is funny to me. And eventually you're going to do player-to-player, but that's... I don't know how long in development.
Oh, yeah, that's way far away.
They're also doing other stuff as well, like custom character creation in the game for free. Which makes me sad. Which makes me sad, but whatever. The sadness is because
you used did you use something like, I can't remember the name of the damn website.
Hero Forge.
Hero Forge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally is a direct link into this game. All you have to do is go into the settings tab while you're in your game board, and then go to where it says beta Hero Forge access key and copy your account access key from Hero Forge. Only thing is the minis.
Right, because you can use the website to make your own minis, right?
Yeah. Don't be dumb like me though.
Hmm?
And accidentally buy a subscription for close to $200.
Oh yeah, no.
Alright, I gotta go to bed because I gotta work 2 jobs tomorrow.
Good luck, Looney.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Hope you appreciate your new look.
I do. I won't make a joke because I've been mostly good all night. Okay, bye.
We actually hit exactly 3 hours on this one.
Later.
Good game, everyone.